All right, guys, how you doing? G.I. Joe here. Welcome back to my bunker here in Atlanta, Georgia. And it is US round 6. Got a lot of mess going on here. Detroit, some great playing. Got a mess going on here. We got to take care of some business because this game is tight. And if we don't get our stuff together, the Axis may pull this out. So I've got $73. I think I counted 72, and then I think Dutch was kind enough to remind me that I get one for Morocco. So I have 73 to spend. Going to spend all of it on 5 infantry. That's 5 infantry. It's 3. That's 15. Well, let's do it like this. We got 15, right? Plus 10 for a fighter is 25. Plus 6 for a tank is 31. Plus 4 transports is 28. So 31 and 28 is 31. 31 and 28 is 31, 41, 51. It's 59. And then 6, 65, and then a destroyer for 8 is 73. So, sorry guys, that wasn't in the picture. Sorry for my bad adding. Got to think of that in my head. All my toes and fingers were used, so, you know, couldn't use those. All right, so that's my purchase. Put all that stuff right there. Let's do some combat moves here. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take 2 fighters off my carrier. They're going to go 1 into Gibraltar, and they will have 3 spots remaining, as if they're going to live. My bomber will go 1, 2, 3 into Gibraltar as well. He will have 3 spots remaining as well, as if he's going to live. And my transport is going to pick up a tank and a dude and come into Gibraltar as well, so that transport has been used. I'll put that up there. In fact, I'll put it on its side just so I don't get that confused. Well, will that work? Kinda, yeah. All right. The other thing, I'm going to take a destroyer and go 1 space. So destroyer from C Zone 91, go 1 space up to 104. A fighter from East USA is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into C Zone 104. He will have 1 space to land. Boom. The rest of all that is non-com. Let's go down over here. I'm going to take a fighter and attack off of my plane, off of my carrier rather. Sorry, that wasn't in the screen. A fighter and attack off my carrier in C-Zone 42. It's going to go 1 into 37, 2 into 36, 3 into Indochina. They will have 1 space remaining. I'm going to bring a fighter from Johol. We'll go 1, 2, 3 into Quang Si. Is that right? Yeah, Quang Si. You will also have 1 spot remaining. I think that's all the combat I'm going to do for the United States. The rest is non-com, non-com. That's a non-com. That's a non-com. That's a non-com. And by the way, if there was any confusion right here, I have a decision to make. I either have to, since there are destroyers here, I cannot submerge, so I either have to commit battle, carry out a battle here in C-Zone 6, or I have to leave. So those are my 2 options. So obviously I'm not doing a battle, so I will leave and redeploy. Let me make sure I have no other combat moves. I think that's it. The rest is non-combat. Now, so let's do some stuff. You know, I've been watching all these great videos by Detroit and Dutch, and they have these cool dice cups. So, you know, and like Detroit, such a great customizer. His map looks fantastic. Table looks fantastic. And I thought, man, I would love to be able to use those urine specimen cups that he uses for his dice, but I talked to my doctor. I actually went to the doctor yesterday, and he actually wouldn't give me any. So, sorry, Detroit. I'm not going to be able to model after your awesomeness with your urine specimen cups for your dice. So I went and purchased me a pretty cool pleather or fleather, fake leather, whatever. So this will be my dice cup. I am now in the dice cup club. All right, so let's do, I guess I have to do amphibious first, right? So, since I don't have a bombing run. So I've got a 4. I've got a 4. Let me have a bomber. I've got a 4. I've got 1, 2, 3 threes. So there's my 1, 2, 3 threes. And an infantry attacking at 1. There we go. All right. Roll it up. Again, it doesn't make as cool a sound as that urine specimen cup Detroit has, but hey. All right, here we go. All right, I got 1, 2, 3 hits. So I'm assuming he's going to lose infantry and 2 artillery. All right, 1, 2, 3. They do get to defend, of course. And that still leaves him 3 planes. So I got him 3 times. So now let's do the rebuttal. He has 1, 2, 3 at 2. So I'll grab 3 greens. And then he has 1, 2 at 4. So I'll grab 2 reds. And attack at 3. All right. All right. And my bomber, by the way, I can't remember if I hit with my bomber or not, but my bomber has to peel off after this round. So here we go, the roll. He has hit me twice. Once, twice. I'm gonna lose my bomber and an infantry. All right? So that's that. So now it's I got 3 threes. Of course we're gonna go again. So I got 3 threes right here for a tank and 2 fighters. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Ready? And, oh, that was not good. 1 hit. And he's got 2 4s and a 3. So I hit him once. I'm assuming he's going to lose his tack. Yeah, that way he can defend higher, but he's going to defend now. I got 2 reds and a blue for 2 4s and a 3. Let's see here. Nothing, baby. And he's hit me all 3 times. Okay. So, I'm gone. Gibraltar stands with 2 fighters left. So, good roll in there, Detroit. And you killed me, dude. Nice job. All right. So, there we go. There's that. So, let's go to the next battle. I've got a destroyer at 2 and a fighter at 3. Okay. Going against his sub at 1, 104. Destroyer at 2, fighter at 3. So, green and a blue. Got 1 hit. That's a glare. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. There's 1 hit. So, the sub is gone. There is the sub defending at 1. And he missed. Okay. He missed. That's good. That's actually what I wanted to happen. All right. So that's off the table. All right. So the destroyer's there. Plane has to land. We'll talk about that in a second. All right. Let's go down here now. I've got 2 more battles over here in the Pacific. I got a 3 and a 4, a 3 combined arms, a 3 and a 4. I dropped a red and a blue in there. Okay, here we go. Versus 2 at 2. 1 hit. Okay, so I hit him once. He gets to rebut with 2 at 2. 2 at 2. 2 infantry at French Indochina. Nothing, baby. Ah, he hit me once. So we're going to lose this. We're going to lose the attack. Good shot, Detroit. Nice, nice, nice. So let's go one more round. I got a 3 versus a 2. We'll just put them both in the same cup. How about that? No, I'm going to do them separately. Here's my 3, attacking fighter. Hit. So he's at least wiped out. And here is his green dice in there. Well, let me get it out so you can see. Green dice, that's my 2 for French Indochina. He missed, so my fighter survives. Of course, Japan keeps control of French Indochina. So, but my fighter has 1 space to land. Got to do that. All right, I got a fighter here attacking at 3 versus an infantry at 1. I'm sorry, infantry at 2. So there's my fighter at 3. Hit. That's what I'm talking about. And here's his infantry in Quang Si at 2. Defending and a miss. So that is gone. Of course, he still controls Quang Si. All right. So the rest is going to be non-combat. All right, so non-combat. Let's do this first. This plane over here is going to land on my carrier, 1 space under my carrier. That's done. Okay, now I've my destroyer from 101 is going to go 1-2 into sea zone 103. Whoops. My carrier and other destroyer will come 1, 2, 3 down into 91. My plane will come down and land on a carrier from East United States. 1, 2, 3, 4 land there. The 2 transports carrying the 4 Brits will move down to 91 as well. Of course, they cannot disembark until their turn. So right now, they're just dangling. 2 infantry, a tank, and an artillery are just dangling off of, or dangling in sea zone 91. I'll clean this up later. Everything in the eastern United States is going to move back 1 space to central United States. So that's 2 mechs and a AAA. Moving back to central United States. All right, so I've done that. Over here, a destroyer from 32 is going to go 1, 2 into sea zone 25. Destroyer from 9 is going to go 1, 2 into 25 as well. Transport from 9 is going to go to 26 and drop off in Hawaii. 2 infantry and a mech. Actually, that's 2 transports. So I had 2 transports in 9. They're both coming 1, 2 to 26 and dropping off 2 infantry and a mech. My 2 AAAs are going to rail 1, 2 up to Alaska. Okay. Getting there, guys. Sorry for nothing much epic to do with the United States, but some pieces to move around. So sorry for the lengthiness of this video. All right, so my subs are going to redeploy. Let's do this. 1 sub in sea zone 6 is going to go 1, 2 into sea zone 23. All right. Sub in Guam off sea zone 21 is going to go 1, 2 into sea zone 36. The other sub in sea zone 6 will go 1, 2 down to sea zone 20. My fighter in Johor will come and land in Anhui. It's going to go 1 to Chahar, 2 to Hope, 3 to Kwai Chow, and then 4 to Anhui. I just, little scenic kind of tour there. This fighter, okay, let me think this through here. Either way, they're dead. I gotta think on this. So I've got 2 spots I can land. I can either land in Yunnan with both planes, or I'd have to land in 36 on a carrier. Let's do this. I'm gonna go 1, 2. What do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll do that. Both planes are going to land on my carrier. He's on 36. So my carrier from 42 is going to go 1, 2 into 36. All right, so that takes care of that. I think I moved everything except for this. 2 cruisers. So C-Zone 42. 2 cruisers are going to go 1, 2 to C-Zone 54, along with 2 destroyers, and along with my battleship. 1, 2. All right, so at the end of my turn, I have the same thing I had last time, which is 73. So let me just grab my 73 because I don't get the Philippines, so I'm down to 70. And wait, is that right? 70. 71. So maybe I only get 71. Maybe that's it. Am I missing something here? Got my original 70. Don't get the 7 for this. So 77 minus 7 is 70. I'm up nothing else other than Morocco. So that's 71. I think that is correct. Yeah, that's right. Because 73, I owned French Indochina at the end of last turn. So that's right. All right, so 71. So I'm going to place my pieces. I'm going to put an infantry in Alaska. I'm going to place a fighter in East US. I'm going to place, let's see, everything else, all my dudes. My 4 infantry and tank will go in Central. And then all my Navy will go in East, or which is C-Zone 101. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 4 transports, a sub, and a destroyer. All right, so let's do a recap. Wait, let me make sure I take these off so I'm not missing anything. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's recap. Central United States. I have 2 mechs, a AAA, an artillery, 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, and a tank. Eastern United States. I have a fighter. C-Zone 101. I have 4 transports, a destroyer, and a submarine. C-Zone 103 is a destroyer. C-Zone 104, a destroyer. C-Zone 91, I have a transport, an empty transport, mind you. I have 2 other transports that are loaded with 2 infantry and a tank and artillery from UK. I have 2 destroyers, an empty carrier, and a fully loaded carrier with 2 Hellcat fighters. Morocco, I have an infantry and a AAA. Nothing else over here. In Onway, I have a fighter. In C-Zone 20, a sub. In C-Zone 36, a sub. A loaded carrier with 2 fighters. C-Zone 23, a sub. C-Zone 54, a battleship, 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers. C-Zone 23, a sub. Can't remember if I said that or not. C-Zone 25, 2 destroyers. C-Zone 26, 2 transports. Hawaii, 2 guys in a mech. Nothing in the West Coast. Alaska, 2 AAAs, and an infantry. So I think I've covered it all. I've got $71 at the end. All that stuff is wasted. So I think I have done it all. I've done my recap. I said my plane in Onway, I believe. And that's it. It is on now to China and UK for Sire. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.